I mean, take a look at this. It's like an aimbot.
Hello, what is up guys? I'm your host Gordon and welcome to another one of my video. What I got over here is the Dartzone Stryker 2.0. Oh yeah, finally we got it. And this over here is yet another high performance foam dart blaster from Dartzone. And this blaster over here is superbly amazing. Holy moly! In the box, we got the blaster itself, a drum mag, a 12-round mag, a P-car, a fake suppressor, 2 O-rings, lots of darts, safety goggle, and a manual. Okay, first look at the blaster. As you can see, the aesthetic of the blaster is pretty amusing. First of all, I would say the entire shape kinda looks like an actual Nexus Pro blaster, but in green. But hey, the new Nitro Shot series, all of them right now, I believe that it is in green. And this one in particular looks absolutely amazing with the printings on the body. As you can see, they are trying to portray this blaster like a pulse rifle or some sort. There's like turbine in there. I mean, these are textured paint. I mean, this is good quality paint. And speaking of quality, when you hold the blaster on hand, this time Dartzone does improves a lot. It is rock solid the moment when you hold the blaster on hand. There is a little bit of weight to it at the front, so it is more of a front heavy blaster. Externally, we have a roll of Picatinny rail on top of the blaster. It comes with a pair of iron sights over here. This blaster is more of a 2-in-1 blaster. Why do I say so? This Stryker 2.0 actually comes with a drum over here. This drum over here is a single level drum, which only able to fit in like 25 rounds of darts. Swapping it to drum mode is very straightforward. You just have to prime the blaster just like so. There is a lever over here where you just have to press it and just pull the adapter over here. Align everything in place and just pop it in, just like so. With a smaller profile drum over here, this blaster looks more sleeker and less bulkier. In my opinion, it kind of looks better than the bigger drum though. Loading up the drum is very straightforward. You can either load it through the front over here, or you can just load your darts through the back, which is a lot more cooler. If drum is not your kind of thing, you can just easily prime the blaster, push the lever over here, and pull out the drum. Push in the adapter. By the way, there is a very subtle flare at the adapter over here, which will give you a better mag insertion. And speaking about the mag, this time the blaster comes with a 12-round banana mag. By the way, you can easily put in 15 rounds in there. And the mag insertion though is probably one of the smoothest mag insertion that I've ever experienced throughout my blaster career. Similar to the Nexus Pro S, there is a secondary trigger over here to release your mag over here. Whoa, that's a very smooth drop, by the way. Whew, that's a lot of power. And the priming of this blaster though, in my opinion, it is a lot more smoother than the previous Nexus Pro X. The reason is because there is a roller built into the grip over here, and there is a second roller that is built inside the grip to help slide around the barrel. To be honest, that's a very good design. Let us try do a one-finger prime. Oh yeah, definitely doable. Oh, and the blaster also comes with slam fire too. And the grip over here this time is not too much of an angle, just like the Nexus Pro X. It is much easier to grip in my opinion. The blaster also comes with an adjustable buttstock. The buttstock itself is pretty decent, but if you are not a big fan of the original buttstock, over here it is a original buffer tube. You can put in any buffer tube buttstock that you want. Oh yeah, this one looks really cool though. And of course, similar with all the previous Nexus blaster that came with the buffer tube, you can always upgrade the blaster by either swapping out to a better spring or putting in spacers. Let us take a look at the mechanism. This time it is a little different. Usually when you pop out the cover, the spring will just come out just like so, but this time there is an additional layer of plastic over here to hold on to the spring. So what you're gonna do, as you can see, there is a line over here. You just have to grab onto the line over here and twist the plastic, and there you go. This is your spring. This is a pretty beefy spring, to be honest. Put it back in there, twist it in place, screw everything back in place, and there you go. I think this is more of a safety mechanism to prevent the spring from like shooting out of the blaster. Getting back to the blaster, the grip of the blaster, very comfortable to hold. Definitely one of the AR style grip over here. I really like the pattern of the grip over here, which gives me more friction to hold onto it. Trigger pull of the blaster, pretty standard Dartzone trigger. And of course, as usual, there is a safety switch over here for safety, of course. Oh yeah, by the way, the blaster also comes with one of these
these 6 line P cars over here for more accuracy. I'm pretty sure this is the same one that came with the Nexus Pro X. Basically, you just friction fit it just like so. It also comes with a plastic holder over here. By the way, there is a Picatinny rail on both left and right hand side of the blaster for you to hold your P car just in case you don't want to use it for whatever reason. And by the way, this blaster actually comes with 2 sling mounting points, one at the rear over here and one actually hidden behind the buttstock over here. Very clever way of hiding a sling mounting point, Dartzone. And of course, not to mention the barrel is metal, which proves that this is a high performance blaster. And by the way, I will be testing this blaster with the plastic scar over here as well as the bearing scar to see if there is any difference in performance, because previously the Tomcat over here actually gained a power boost by putting a scar barrel. So we'll see if we actually get the same result with the new one. So I guess without further ado, let us go test the blaster out, shall we?
I mean, take a look at this. This whole blaster sight and P car configuration is like an aimbot.
Okay, we are back, guys. So the performance of the blaster is actually pretty impressive though. Without a scar barrel, the blaster can go from 196 FPS all the way to 200 FPS. I would say in stock performance is actually better than the Nexus Pro X. Holy moly! And with the P car, the blaster can go from 188 FPS all the way to 198 FPS. It is kind of inconsistent in terms of power, but on average, I don't see that it actually affects the FPS that much, which is a good thing. But with the B car though, the blaster can go from 195 FPS all the way to 198 FPS consistently. So if you're chasing for consistency, you might want to go with the B car over here. And in terms of accuracy, oh boy, holy moly, this blaster is super accurate, I'm telling you. In my test, hitting a target in 10 meters is absolutely no problem. I wasn't even trying. I basically just aligns the target with the iron sight and just pull on the trigger. That's it. It's a hit. Did Dartzone just created something that killed off the Nexus Pro already? Because I kind of found out that this blaster is going to be my next main blaster. And of course, most importantly, operating this blaster, I did not encounter any jams at all. And will this blaster passes the wall test? Take a look at that. It looks really nice though, to be honest. It definitely passes the wall test with flying colors. I think I'm going to switch up like the background pretty soon. So yup, I guess that's all of the quirks and features of this blaster. So if you guys like this video, feel free to smash on the like button. Don't forget to click on the subscribe button as well as the notification bell. So yup, I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Adios, guys!